Okay, so let's do this. Welcome to the lecture, guys. We're going to be adding some skin details on the lower limb or the hind limb, the back legs over here. Without wasting any time, let's jump into this. It's pretty much the same process. Sweet. We have our body selected. Go to the draw brush. So it's going to use to add alpha. And then go to your brush settings, or just press N to open the settings over here. Go to tool, brush tool, and under texture, create a new texture. And then click these to switch into the texture to open a texture over here. And then in the alpha textures that has been provided for you guys, just locate that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to locate our main alpha like that. Here we go, wrinkles, set to RGB. You can switch this to probably like non-color or raw. This won't have any color profile. In this case, I'm just going to leave it as sRGB for now. I like that contrast that it gives. But now the stroke meter is set to space. Change this to anchored so I can drag this. View plane is fine. The strength is 0.2. Seems fine. Now we're gonna move into this, and then just click and drag. Whoa! Oh, you've also used the much intensity. Just gonna undo that. Probably take forever just to undo that, guy. But we just give some time to load like that. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the strength. I'll probably give it a 0.2. Sweet. Now I can start dragging my bad boy. How I like to do this, I follow the lines that I already have with this alpha. You can actually rotate it as you please. And come on, follow those striations. Make it a bit smaller. And over here, just gonna give those stars. Get a bit smaller than that. Yep. I think it's way too harsh again. Just undo that. Press 0.15. Yep. This robot. Down this major. And then I'll put it over the outside. Just click and drag and see which one works. And most importantly, yeah, following these lines, the striations. Just click and drag. This mouse click and drag. Just make sure that I have my screencast keys here. It's gonna turn on and off so you guys can see all the shortcuts and the goodies. Make sure that you don't let go early to apply the size. Now you see how these lines are flowing. I'm just following that. Like that. And I'm gonna come in this side. And what? And also, yeah. Just a nice switching. And also this side. Skin that straight line. And also from the front. like so. Face, click and drag. Okay. Come in the side again. Can drag me. And also, yeah. Normally you just want to blend these out first. Just make sure that it's not too big also. It's a bit too small, so just zoom in. For you drag, I can delete this guy. Open a new alpha. Open our folder. Just look for other alphas that we can use. And then like this one. Just using a different alpha. Just testing it out, see if we blend it with that, how is it gonna look. Guys, laggy. Okay, can't make out. Let's press in. Go tools, strength 0.2. I have this sRGB. Let's try roll. Sweet. Hold on control. Do an invert. So this just creates like that bumpy surface over there. That you can see 0415. Right up there, hold on control. Drag and invert. Just using this to fill some of those areas. Hold on control again. Yeah. Just filling some of those areas there. And also on the tail. Not necessary that because it's going to be covered in fur. Just for us to understand and just fill in those gaps. And we're controlling it. Press it down. Yeah, fill in that gap there. Still holding it down control. Like so. Okay, I'm gonna load back that brush. We had the wrinkles. Sweet. Change this back to 0.2. Or not. 0.15. That's a bit too much. Yeah, 0.15. Seems to be working very well. Turn that around. Okay, on this side. That's it. My hands. Okay, now it's just to me, just click on your web. In this case, I'm just using a mouse to get that. And look at those striations on my wound. I love this wrinkle brush. If you control it very well, it kind of follows the striations. So you see, I'm just rotating and following those lines. Just coming underneath, yeah. Dog. This side. Over here. Just roughly. Okay, that's a big Adrian. Hitting those gaps. And this side. Yeah, like that. Yes. Also, just filling in those gaps over there. Okay, coming on this side. Hey. Coming over there. That's a part room. Just turning those lines down now. So the pose we're gonna do them in a separate tutorial. It's just me now. Okay, delete this fella. Open that skin. And just, fill in those gaps. There we have auto control. Over there, should do an invert. Is this control is down? Just turn it around. Right, so fill in those gaps. Yeah, that one is way too big. Yeah. Giving those a try. Okay, leave that. And I have a battery low. Let's destroy this guy. Switch. Delete this guy. And I'm gonna open a new alpha for our knees. Let's try this guy. It's like a black hole. What's the hell? No alphas for the black holes. Let's give some time to load and calculate. Let's have some water here. Damn it. Control S. Save. Put them in save and lately. And then, yeah, as now because it has a lot of details, it's kind of taking forever to save. I'm just gonna click and drag this side. Oh, it's done. The knuckle. And probably, yeah. Yeah, how I said. Stick it big. Okay. Opening you out for. These are just we're just using these to fill in those gaps. And there we have. So we have about 10 minutes left. Finish this. Some of these offers take long to load, so just be patient with that. But once it's all loaded and stuff, so I just want to print drag and see. Yeah. Yeah, I just fill in those sides. Fill in there. Nothing to do with that. Some areas I could tend to just forget, like these words. I can beat this guy, bring back our wrinkles. I just want to add them on over glutes. Just trace them in. So this. And looks about right there. Filling in some of these. That's that looks very nice. Now you know the drill. Once we have those offers as guidelines there, now it's time to go to the draw shop. I'm gonna go to my tablet, press on, and now it's a matter of just coming in now. Then this is a tedious process. Hold on, control. Then just come in and just emphasize those lines. Just make sure you're doing this very subtle. But I tend to exaggerate these guys for the rendering. Like some of these details won't even be visible. So just because I can, I just
Fire.
so thumbing over there. This could take forever. Holding in, just reiterating this, just going around those lines and just doing the same process that I showed you guys in the previous lecture. Because these offers have just served as our baseline for where should we add the details, how will those wrinkles look like. So now it's a matter of just following that guideline and re-emphasizing those wrinkles. Some of them are very subtle, but I'm just gonna come in and emphasize that. That and come in those edges, hold down control. And fits. But it does. Swinging it out, hold down control, just emphasizing some of those guys. Oh, like that. And he's putting those forms. So, try to zoom in here. Not having a good time with panning around today. Just re-emphasizing these guys. Going around those edges, I'm still holding down control. Oh my word. There. Breaths. Okay. Like for some of these, I'm just carving, as you see. Using just the same brush. Just going around that. So there's a lot of details over here. But then I'm just moving around the model and just seeing where I could just come in and fix. Creating those imperfections. Like in some areas you would find pimples and stuff. Alright, this looks about right actually. I don't exaggerate it too much, as you see. Just trying to give it that subtle look to some of these pods. Probably, yeah, I'm just gonna come in and let's come to the knee here. But those subtle details. Like how they're looking. And good. So yeah, it looks about right for our back legs. I could come back and just emphasize some of these guys. Yeah. And like the more time you spend on these, the better they will look and feel. So just make sure that you are actually investing your time in these. Just exaggerating some of them. So yeah, so I just give that subtle look, but then still has that to it. I'm not too concerned about the tail. Probably just press G and give it that. Give it like equal scale and stuff. At least one scale. It's gonna be covered in fur anyways. But it having like a nice shape, which is uniform, kind of helps it out. Okay, that's alright. Looks about right. Alright, this looks about right. Again, thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.